So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. Takes a shot! There it is! And that's got him off to a flyer!
And it looks like we're going to get the entertainment we were all...
It looked as though it'd gone too wide. He wasn't having that, though, and somehow he found the angle.
Peter, you have to have a certain imagination to produce the incredible, and that was incredible.
It is a super start. So far, so very good. Looking for the run.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Very nicely done. And it's Caicedo. Now it's Son Heung-min. Well, that is one way to stop him. That's a lovely, neat pass. He's found space here. He's found a way past. He's on it. Can he get away? Mbappe. Fernandes. Threads one in. Now it's Mbappe. And a chance! It's off target and by quite a way.
Manchester certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Not the most accurate pass. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Can he get on the end of this? Oh, played through for the wide man. Messi. Akanji. Tries to play it through. And there's green grass ahead of it. Utica! And no mistake. They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Big chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? And that is well cleared. It's a really well-measured ball. And he's quick to return it. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Not the most convincing of passes. Passing is crisp and sharp.
There's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's up close and personal.
Fernandes. And now the breakaway. Now it's Mbappe. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Gets a good foot in there. Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Mbappe. Utica looking to add to his goal. Lejeune over to the right flank. Half an hour played now. And no, that was never going to make it. Oh, good spread. Not where it came from. Great defending, strong and determined. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped. Messi really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Lejeune. Distributed tidily. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Space for him to turn and look. Tries to pass it through, and Messi! Messi! Oh, that is beautiful! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And they're back in front. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Lovely pass, but can he get there? Ticker. He's gone for goal. Oh, he has leathered that.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but you can praise the drive and the application. It was beautifully hit.
Now, can they get him away? He's shifting through the gears here. Akanji gets a foot in here. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Nicely spread. Great vision. That's been slipped through. That signals the end of the first period. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
So it has been pretty frantic here. Everybody eagerly awaiting the start of the second. Decent chance! Well taken goal. Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
Great ball if he can get there. That's good defending, very good defending. Pinches it off him. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. No, didn't quite have the weight on it. Lejeune.
Manchester are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
Rice getting forward. Messi being watched hawkishly here.
Well, they've been Over-generous up to this point, I would say, so that had to happen.
Rice, who does have an assist to his name. It's a pretty loose pass. That has not gone well. Nicely shaped ball. Oh, it's inches away from being a really good ball. That has been slung wide. Oh, that's fabulous. He's a sharp little ball here. And the shot! It's a goal!
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Taken back almost at once. Nteka. Played out to the left flank. Fernandez. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Oh, that's a key interception. Can he get it through? Shot goes for a shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
Mbappe clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And we have our very first corner. And that should get the job done. It's a threatening ball. And now they can spring out of defence. Akanji proves to Messi! And he couldn't finish.
Messi has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
El dorsal 7, el dorsal 4 serán sustituidos por el dorsal 21, el dorsal 6.
Fran Perez. Nteka. And he's being shifted off it. Now it's Son Heung-min. Aimed beyond the defence. Son Heung-min receives it in a wide position.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Into the last quarter of an hour. Now it's Mbappe. Passes short and sharp. Oh, he's burst through. Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
Manchester surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
That's a sharp pass. Shot, surely! Mbappe finds himself offside. That's a throw. Mbappe receives it in a good position here. Lejeune. Lejeune. Spread to the right. And Perez. Van Dijk spots it and intercepts. Balde.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That is good alertness. I think we're just about done here. Fernandez. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Lejeune. Could be danger here. Here comes the corner. It's their second corner of the game. That's really well cleared. And that is as far as it goes. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Oh, what has happened here? And he's gone backward here. He's in a great position here. Rice was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. It's a promising position. And he's had it nicked away. He's a sharp little ball here. Good ball. He's having a shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
It's gone all the way through to the keeper. And now they can spring out of defence. So Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Mbappe! And a terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And now they can clear their lines. Malaga are looking to go forward now. And here's Son Heung-min. Quarter of an hour played. And it's Rice. This is a promising build-up. So it is still 0-0. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, it's a chance to shoot! There it is! Pressure, what pressure? He feels none of it.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Son Heung-min making a dash for it. Valde. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Valde, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? And the shot! It's in! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Things starting to look very comfortable.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Son Heung-min. And it's Fernandez. It's a threatening ball. Great chance! It's hit the upright. Caught offside that time. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And he's picked it up out wide. Turns back here, probably the best option. Spread out to the left. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Oh, that's a key interception. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Mbappe, unable to make it happen for all his... Tries a shot! Relentless! Just relentless! They are purring, truly purring! And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. And it's hoisted clear. Takes a shot! And the keeper has shown real class. He had to be at his very best.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Towering header! No, he didn't quite meet it right.
And that was really good pressure. They did enough to put him off in the end.
They've played it short. Elects to cross. Impressive jump. Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Now it's Mbappe. Great defending, strong and determined. Now this could be a chance. He won't be happy with that one. Can he get on the end of this?
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Threads one in. Mbappe is onto this. That's been slipped through. And this is Son Heung. It's Son Heung-min! That's a decent clearance. Now it's Mbappe. And that brings the first half to a close. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other.
Manchester absolutely dominated that half, Peter, and now it's all about game management. There's no need to overstretch themselves. Just stay calm and see this one out.
It's hard to believe we're only at half-time. The lead is 3, but for how long? It's anyone's guess.
Substitution for Malaga, number 10. Coming on the field is...
So right back into the action. And that pass just didn't quite work. Shot a goal! He's got a goal! They're back within reach!
The goal scorer for Malaga.
His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
Malaga may be down, but not out just yet. Messi. Now it's Fernandes. And it's made its way to him. And that has been knocked clear. And that's been won straight back. And he can clear it away. And he's let fly. Comfortable claim for the keeper.
Well, he's hit it well enough for me. I suppose it could be a deliberate attempt to just draw that defence out.
He's on it. Can he get away? Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
And the volley. And that is doing no harm at all.
Manchester certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Nicely spread. Joaquin Munoz. Looking to play him in. And he cuts out the supply. Akanji. Fernandes. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Akanji spots it and intercepts. Short changes him with that pass. Oh, it's come loose. And he's managed to get free. Great ball, and he's in here. Good running, strong and purposeful. He's had it taken off him. Mbappe being watched hawkishly here.
Well, he's profited handsomely already in this match.
Big chance! And he couldn't finish.
Well, I think the defence are probably going to come in for a rollicking after this, Peter. They got away with one there.
That's a lovely, neat pass. It's a really well-measured ball. Knocks it into space. He's in plenty of space here. That's very neat. Not the most accurate pass. And he's heaved it away. Tries to pass it through. He's found space here. It's a promising position. Always played it in low. Joaquin Munoz! But he's left disappointed.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
9. Coming on to replace him is number 21.
Fernandez gets a foot in here. Caicedo has created one goal already. Just eases him off the ball. 75 minutes played.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
He's gone for goal. That is decidedly lacking.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Great vision. Nino. Now, can they get him away? Now, there's a fine ball. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Foot in. Well, that looks a decent ball. This looks promising. Shoots! And that's a real chance missed.
He's definitely playing with a lot more conviction. This team should look to him to produce the catalyst for a comeback.
Caicedo getting this one clear. Well, that's a dangerous ball. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Fernandez. Well, they could break here. Messi is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
That is good alertness. Over to the right flank. He's got away. He's had a shot! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
Son Heung-min certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Not the most convincing of passes. 2 minutes to be added on. Nicely weighted ball. You can run onto that. Dealt with nicely by the defence. And that is that. What a satisfying performance. A performance at times of determination and occasionally magic. Simply, they had all the right answers. Mbappe taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So things are underway. Shot a goal! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Mayoral actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And he's taking no chances there. And now they can spring out of defence. And smartly reclaimed. Now that looks a decent ball. There's Borja Mayoral. They get a throw in. Well, now the opposition are going to have to find something pretty special to stop Lionel Messi today, aren't they, Jim?
Yeah, the man is an absolutely born winner. You just feel that with him on the pitch, anything is possible.
And what's more, he brings out the best in his teammates.
Yeah, I think he just gives them that confidence that they can overcome whatever the opposition throws at them, and he leads by example, of course, and up with something.
Borja Mayoral succumbs to the pressure. Fernandez. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking...
And a chance! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Mario Martin. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Now that's well seen too. Still goalless at the moment. Over to the right flank.
Getafe definitely have the look of a team that likes to counter-attack, Peter.
Yeah, that is clear. Just look at how they line up.
Well, in other words, they don't mind being patient.
Mario Martin. Juanmi. He's picked his way through. Son Heung-min. Juanmi. And they can counter here. And this is Juanmi. He is through here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
There's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's up close and personal.
That's good play. Gets a good foot in there. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. And there's green grass ahead. And the shot!
There's a lot you can do if you have willing runners like that. You'll always get that chance. And it's quite direct from them. It's actually quite long from back to front.
Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. Now it's Borja Mayoral. This looks promising. Messi. In with the challenge. Caicedo. Now it's Son Heung-min, and he skips past his man. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Good effort from distance. Nil-nil, but nevertheless a very decent game. Can he get it through? Juanmi! Off the post! Fernandez. Rice. That's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Mbappe, and it's Messi. Looking for options for movement. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Oh, that's nice. Now it's Rice. He's got away. He's having a shot! And it's been hooked away. And that brings the first half to a close. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. So there was the first half.
What a pleasant surprise to see how open this game is turning into. Just wondering if the two teams are going to keep doing what we've seen in the first half. I hope that a cautious aspect doesn't kick in.
Well, it's been a half that hasn't lacked suspense or intrigue. It's only lacked goals. 0-0 at the break. That gets us going once more. So neither side has yet broken through. Tries to pass it through. That looks a cracking ball. He's shifting through the gears here. Foot in. It's a throw-in. Rice. And he was quick to react. This is a promising build-up. Now, what about a counter-attack? And he's managed to get free. Well, they're certainly pressing with purpose here. Rice. So, what can they make of this? And that's a simple one for the keeper. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now, can they get him away?
Getafe couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Rice. Son Heung-min. Mbappe. Great chance! They want to be... Oh, he's been caught napping! Still absolutely nothing to report here, goals-wise. He's in a good position here. That's a lovely, neat pass. Getafe can breathe again, just.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Oh, that was vital.
Mbappe really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Juanmi showing great feet there. Spread to the right. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. And here's Juanmi. Caicedo. Rice. Now it's Juanmi.
Such good technique.
Where it came from. Balde. And it's Son Heung-min for Rice. Caicedo. And it's Fernandez. Fernandez supplying the width on this right-hand side.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 7, el dorsal 9, el dorsal 2 serán sustituidos por el dorsal 10.
The pressing's intense and it's paid off.
El dorsal 33.
Balde. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Satriano. He's a sharp little ball here. And he welcomes it in. And he's played it back. Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Oh, they can break here. Son Heung, shot could be on. Still no sign of a breakthrough, which comes. Uche. Now Mario Martin. Another pass, just keeps it ticking over. Space for him to turn and look. Poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. And he's forced to go back.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer, and quickly.
Caicedo. Back when it goes. Mario Martin. And that is as far as it goes. So a tough one to gauge. Defensive dominance combined with wastefulness in attack. And the outcome inevitable. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
A rather flat performance for me when we expected something a lot stronger. I think they...
So must we. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Well, I'm Peter Drury and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary. And we should be in for something very special. Things already rolling.
Trabzonspor really are one of these sides that pride themselves on their ability to maintain possession.
Yeah, and some would say that that means they play the game the right way.
Yeah, but of course, it's decisive passes that's going to matter in the longer term. There's no good in holding on to the ball just for the sake of it.
Martial. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. A few interesting forays forward, but so far they haven't amounted to much. Martial. Now, can they get him away? Betia kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Martial.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
He's shifting through the gears here.
Well, it seems as if the message has been issued by both managers: don't concede the opener.
Nicely spread. Space for him to turn and look. And again, he's sorted that out terrifically. Balde did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Tries a shot! Marchal. And he cuts out the supply. And here's Mbappe. What's going wide left? He's picked his way through. And this is Son Heung-min. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Son Heung-min really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Perez. Looking to play him in. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Messi. That has been cut short. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Marius Corena. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, super ball. Mbappe! And he has kept it out somehow.
Mbappe actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And we have our very first corner. There's the header! And he's there to get it away. That's rather hopeful. Messi. Passing is crisp and sharp. Played out to the left flank. In with the challenge. And it's Rice. And the counter is on. And he's cut it out. So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. Perez. Son Heung-min. Betia. Marchal. Alexander-Arnold does well to get it back. And he shoots! They score! A landmark moment for a player of grand significance. His 50th goal.
After 42 minutes in.
A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now and the other has to tone it down.
Not the most accurate pass. Akanji spots it and intercepts.
There will be 1 minute at a time.
And here's Son Heung-min. Son Heung-min. And the shot! And that marks a high-octane end to the first half. The team still separated by 1 goal, but it should be very different. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Manchester definitely happy with the way they've gone about things in the first half. Could they have turned more of their chances into goals? They can't let that be their regret now.
Goals, goals and more goals. That's been the story of the half. The team separated by the tiniest of margins at the break. Back on the way then.
Manchester can do themselves a massive favour by grabbing another one here.
Marchal. Marius Corena. Fernandez.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Rice. Oh, it's a great ball here. And that has been cleared. And here's Mbappe. Oh, shooting chance! And no mistake. 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So that's 2 now without reply.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now. If they want to kill off this game, now's the time to get it done. Manchester are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is...
It's Son Heung-min! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Son Heung-min clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
It's their second corner of the game. And now they can spring out of defence. Some resolute defending there. That's good vision. Chance! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Manchester are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Caicedo. And this is Son Heung-min.
There they go, hunting again.
Now it's Son Heung-min. Now who's going to be first to this? It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Rice. Well, they can break here. That's good play.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Nicked it back promptly. Shot could be on. Rice gets a foot in here. Caicedo. That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Now it's Mbappe. Perez.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. And he thumps it clear. Mbappe is being harried and hassled.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
And nicely intercepted. And he's managed to get free. Betia. Looking for options for movement. Defending of the desperate variety. Driving forward. And the shot's on here. And he's straight offside.
Substitution on the field. Number 10. Coming on to replace him is number 18. There will be 3 minutes at a time.
Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. And it's made its way to him. And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head and claimed it back swiftly. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And that's just a keeper in shot, surely! And that's in! Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs. And when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
And that's that. So smiles all round as they shamelessly indulge in the post-whistle euphoria. A win achieved through the right balance of industry and inspiration. A really satisfying day's work. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. This is Peter Drury, and next to me, providing insights, will be Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. We are just getting started.
Santander really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being on the back foot.
But with something up their sleeve.
Yeah, they clearly feel they can hit hard on the counter-attack thanks to their pacey options.
Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. That has not gone well. Balde charging forward, the ball at his feet. Shoots! It's in!
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
El dorsal 9.
An early launch, just as they wanted, just as they hoped it. And he was quick to react. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Looking for the far post. Canales. Van Dijk wins the duel this time. He's got away. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Nicely weighted ball. And he's there to belt it away. Canales. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Fernandez. And here's Mbappe, and he shoots! And he hits the net! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Marcó en el minuto 18.
Oh, the deftness of touch. Received it delightfully and finished it off sumptuously.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Pass somewhat off target. Canales. Now it's Mbappe. Tries one from range. Fantastic from Fernandez. About as smooth as it gets.
Gol.
They are
Marcó
purring,
en el minuto
truly
22.
purring.
El dorsal 8.
He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
A case now of complete control.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
And it's Messi. That's been cut out, well played. Just eases him off the ball. Now this could be a chance.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And he's in. Oh, shoot! Oh, good finish. Ah, it's offside, and that'll count for nothing.
Yeah, spot on, although he takes issue with that.
Disappointment and relief on either side. Nothing doing. Distributed tidily. Nice control. Corner then. And we have our very first corner. That's really well cleared. And now a sudden chance to counter. There's the shot! Yes! And they're threatening to fly away here.
Gol. Marcó
So
en el minuto 32.
smooth, a signature finish.
I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
There's a sharp little ball here. In with the challenge. Fernandez. And here's Mbappe. And this is Son. Can he finish? And he's stuck it away. Again, in a trice. And they are soaring.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
This is a gloriously greedy performance.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
And now the breakaway. And it's Fernandez. Well-timed, excellent interception. The pass has gone astray. He's found the way through. He's on it. Can he get away? I think that's a corner. Yes, it is. And that has been cleared. Now that looks a decent ball. Alexander-Arnold.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And he's had it nicked away. Rice. It's a pretty loose puck. Good effort from distance. And the referee says that is that for the first half. Staggering, just staggering. Not in their wildest dreams would they have expected a half-time scoreline like this.
Well, for me, it's a lead that's thoroughly deserved, Peter. They've been quicker to pretty much everything so far. The only thing you've got to wonder is, how taxing is this for the players? How long can they keep it up for? Are we going to see a fade in this second half?
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Now that's well seen too. Looking for the run, and there's green grass ahead of him. And a header! Good ball, good take. On net, great chance! Out towards the flank. Can he get on the end of it? Shot, surely! Alexander-Arnold can clear it away. Fernandez producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Oh, he's burst, and the shot! Well taken goal. They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this. How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Son Heung-min. Valde. Mbappe being hunted in packs.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their...
He's having a shot! No, that's just why.
We've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Back in possession and ready to go again. Just no time to dwell on the ball there. He's in plenty of space here. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Aims beyond the defence. Oh, he's found support out wide. Goes for a shot! Oh, the ball. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Mbappe, this time surely! Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 10 será sustituido por el dorsal 20.
He's picked his way through. Tries to pass it through. He's in a great position here. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Canales. No way through there. And he's managed to get free. Oh, he's on his own! Can he get it through? Canales shapes to shoot! And he's missed it.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 11.
So a bit of a revolving door here. Lots and lots of changes.
7.
Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. And they're quick to get it. He's had a shot! And that's a good finish. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Well, the defence were being far too casual there, Peter. Far too slow to switch on to the danger. That's the kind of thing that makes managers go crazy.
Santander get their goal. A bit of respectability restored. Son Heung-min. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And he's cut it out. And it's Fernandez. Over to the right flank. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Well, that pass isn't the best. It's a smartly directed ball. It's an inviting looking ball, that. He has found the way through. Real chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
He's shifting through the gears here. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. But that is good defending. It's been repelled. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
clearly is miffed, having made the run.
Big chance! And that's wide. And that's been won straight back. 4 added minutes on the board. Villa Libre. Balde. Oh, easy pickings there. Van Dijk makes the interception. Balde. Now, can they get him away? It's a promising position. Oh, that's neat. And the shot! And that's it. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required so to do. There could be only one outcome. Son Heung-min gleefully reminding us of what a superb day he's had at the office. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
That's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience. He's having a pop! Goal! And the game springs instantly to life.
The perfect show of intent. Great purpose, great industry, and great confidence.
After 3 minutes in, number 9.
There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
It is a super start. So far, so very good. Hops him off it and wins back the ball. Played back. This is a promising build-up. In with the challenge. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. And he's forced to go back. Caicedo gets a foot in here. Caicedo. This is promising. Son Heung-min. It's Son Heung-min! Denied by an instinctive save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And we have our very first corner. Got nowhere to hide after that one. And that has gone straight into touch. Picked out brilliantly. And that's a danger. He's had a shot! And no mistake. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. What a delicious finish. That is immaculate.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
Son Heung-min.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Oh, good ball. Shoots! Relentless! Just relentless! And they're threatening to fly away here. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
A case now of complete control.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Well, this is a great position. That has been slung wide. And it's made its way to him. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Now that's well seen too. Van Dijk running with intent. Rice. Good purposeful running this. He might... Rice! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
It's a throw-in. Getting on for a third of the way through the game.
That's going in strongly.
That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. And Dijk clears it away. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And Dijk does well to get it back. Balde. Son Heung-min scooting forward. And there's green grass ahead of him. And the shot! It's in! There is a man right at the top of his game! And he just knows it!
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. And it's Fernandes. No, that's been intercepted. Alexander-Arnold. That has been cut short. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Can he latch on to this? It's a promising position. Alexander-Arnold. Rice. Spread out to the left. And he was quick to react. Distributed tidily. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Nicely weighted ball. Decent chance! And he's missed it.
Oh, how about that touch, Peter? I mean, that was brilliant. He got the ball to go exactly where he wanted it. The touch was perfection, the finish, imperfection.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. Played out towards the right wing.
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
Now that looks a decent ball. Great vision. Lovely pass, but can he get there? That's the keeper's ball. Nicked it back promptly. Now, can they get him away? And the referee has signalled for half-time. Staggering, just staggering. Not in their wildest dreams would they have expected a half-time scoreline like this.
Manchester really are in control here. They've done exactly what they set out to do. There's a genuine flow about their football, and some of the stuff they've played so far has been great on the ice.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. So straight into the second half. Oh, crossbar! Well, he caught that pure, but no end product.
Yeah, but you only need to look across to the sideline to see what one makes of that, Peter.
That has not gone well. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Mbappe has been caught there, it's a foul. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Not too many have the power or indeed the accuracy from this range. Would he dare to have a go? It's out for a goal kick. Some front-footed pressing going on here. Out for a throw. Driving forward. Looking to play him in. Oh, good spread. Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
That will annoy the manager. They're making...
Fernandez! It's bounced back off the post. Mbappe needing to deal with defending that's more up close and personal.
Oh, look, Peter, this has been a textbook illustration of how not to defend. And
he has found the way through. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Defending was strong and firm. Now it's Messi. 60 minutes played. Just eases him off the ball. Messi. That's very neat. Mbappe. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. It's just beyond his reach.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Certainly onside here. Goes for a shot! It's a goal! How very smart. He just got it right.
Well, from a defensive perspective, Peter, that's a really poor one to give away. Yes, the movement was very good, but the defence made it way too easy.
Well, they may be down, but they're in no mood to go quietly. Has to go back here. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Passing is crisp and sharp. And it's Fernandez. He's looking wide. Looking for the run. And it's been played through. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Out towards the flank. This looks promising. Aims beyond the defence. And he's got his range wrong there.
Substitution for Malaga, number 22.
Malaga are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Alexander-Arnold. Oh, perfectly measured that. He's got away. Oh, that was vital. Shot, surely! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Now it's Mbappe. Big chance! Oh, good finish! Untouchable, remorseless, relentless, a class of their own.
86 minutes in.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Just way, way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
He's got four. That is remarkable. And the shot! It's a goal! We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Yeah, he always had the measure of the keeper, and there was very little doubt as to how this was going to end up.
Malaga still making a fight of this. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Mbappe! There will be 4 extra minutes. And he's picked out the run. Now, can he find a finish? Now it's Messi. Now it's Mbappe. No, no way through. He's had it taken off him. Now it's Mbappe. And that will be it. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result, a very accurate reflection of what we saw. Mbappe, very much the hero in this game. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Manchester definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
This is a staff announcement.
Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely a... Oh, shooting chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Harmlessly behind.
Yeah, it wasn't the worst decision in the world to go for the shot, even if he was being closely marshalled.
Well, now the opposition are going to have to find something pretty special to stop Lionel Messi today, aren't they, Jim?
Yeah, the man is an absolutely born winner. You just feel that with him on the pitch, anything is possible.
And what's more, he brings out the best in his teammates.
Yeah, I think he just gives them that confidence that they can overcome whatever the opposition throws at them, and he leads by example, of course, and will probably come up with something.
And here's Fernandez. Now it's Mbappe. Valera.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Not the most accurate pass. Mbappe! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. That has not gone well. Not the most convincing of passes. Balde kept his eye on it, and he's there. This might spell danger. Well, that is commitment to the cause. Oh, good effort! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Well, just too much pressure on him in the end, Peter. Sangare.
So still waiting for the first breakthrough here, but it has been a pretty open start.
I actually think both teams are playing okay here. We've had some good attempts, although they've mounted to nothing so far.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Valera.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And here's Mbappe. Gonzalo Villar. Shifted it to the flank. It's a pretty loose pass. That pass isn't the best. He has found a way through. And a chance! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
They've played it short. Now there's a fight. Great chance! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Well, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Poorly directed kick from the keeper. He's given it away.
Elche really do like to play with a distinctive style, one that's pacey and expansive.
And they have the players, those players that love a gallop or two out wide.
Yeah, they're the key supply routes, Peter, carrying the ball and then delivering it across that box.
Valera, Alexander-Arnold gets a foot in here. Gonzalo Villar.
This is the time you need that pace.
Now it's Mbappe. That has ended up in no man's land. Mbappe is onto this. Gonzalo Villar. Sangare. This is Gonzalo Villar. Tries to play it through. Balde cuts out the pass. Caicedo. Now it's Messi. Looking for options for movement. 0-0, but nevertheless a very decent game. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Gonzalo Villar. And here's Mbappe. There's the shot! That's going to go a long way. And here's Mbappe. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Gonzalo Villar. And he shoots! He's got away with one there. Sangare. Gonzalo Villar. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. It's a searching pass. Deftly away. Out for a throw. Oh, played through for the wide man. And he gets rid in a hurry. And the referee has signalled for half-time. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. And we are up to the break.
Manchester certainly have plenty of positives to take from that first half, especially the way they were able to turn it on in the last few minutes. I can see them coming out with more menace, more meaningfulness after the break, as momentum is definitely with them now.
So both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Real chance! And that's a tidy finish. Just as they wanted it, just when they wanted it. Terrific goal, what a super sharp finish.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
The first breakthrough.
And talk about the perfect time to score. The manager's giving nothing away, but he'll be thrilled inside. Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
He's shifting through the gears here. Deflected behind for a corner kick. And it's been taken short. And it's made its way to him. Shot at goal! And that's in! And the lead lost no time at all!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Elche restore parity.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Yeah, he's fouled him there. Now, can they get him away? He's in plenty of space here. He is just caressing the ball. Can he finish? Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
They've played it short. The ball goes in. Van Dijk getting this one clear. That's a lovely, delicate pass. So no flag here. And the shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Dealt with nicely by the defence. He's found a way through. Well, now here's a good battle. Bicep to bicep. An instinctive delivery. Donnarumma deals with that nice and simple. Now that looks a decent ball. Son Heung-min looking to receive it in space. Sangare. Messi being hunted in packs.
Well, recognising the need to reduce his influence isn't guaranteed. It'll take some good work to stop him.
Gonzalo Villar spread it left. And he's quick to return it. Tries a shot! And a neat finish! And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
Goal.
And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Elche leading now.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another? Right here, right now, it's not looking favourable. They're chasing the ball and the game. I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Chance! And the difference is still one, but only just.
Mbappe clearly wanted to level things up in a hurry here. It didn't quite come off for him, but top marks for the effort.
And it's hoisted clear. Elche are looking to go forward now. No outsmarting him this time. He's got plenty of space out wide here. He's picked his way through.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Spread out to the left. Well, this could be it. Past something close to a minor miracle.
Well, whatever it is, Peter, it needs to be drastic and quick.
Chance for a shot! Fernandez. Rice. Great defending, strong and determined. Pass somewhat off target. That's destined for the flank. A quick look, thought about cutting inside.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
El dorsal 30 será reemplazado por el dorsal 32.
So this is it. We're on the verge of witnessing a major shock. Gonzalo Villar, keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Looking to play him in. Valera providing an outlet on that flank.
Habrá 5 minutos de descuento.
Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment. Gonzalo Villar. Nicely weighted ball. And he's picked out the run. Valera is in a really good position out wide. Oh, that's fabulous. Fernandez. And he was quick to react. So that's it. It is all over. A game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise they established, but they lost momentum, they lost intensity, they lost their lead, and ultimately they lost the game. The end of the game. Reflections?
Well, Peter, this was probably more slugfest than a...
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere, and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. We're up and running then. Now it's Son Heung-min. Son Heung-min.
Oh, great feat, that.
He is just caressing the ball. Shoots! And he's really put himself on the line here. And we have our very first corner. And that has been knocked clear. What a throw in. Pinches it off him. Now it's Budimir. And he welcomes it in. He's on it, can he get away? And he was quick to react. Defending of the desperate variety. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, you'd almost expect to know what kind of game this fella, Alejandro Balde, is going to play. I mean, we know he can operate on either side, and he's a cracking carrier of the ball. But his pace and ability to track back are huge pluses. So this guy gets up and down the pitch to great effect.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly, actually. Chance! It's a loose ball. Oh, he's been caught on it. Budimir! A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Well, the counter-attack will come to nothing because that is an errant touch.
Well, I think that might well put him off watching tonight's highlights.
Driving forward. Neither side yet able to find the net. Well, that pass isn't the best. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, it's Son Heung-min. Oh, he's got a... It's Son Heung-min! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Well, it came to nothing in the end, but it certainly got the crowd going.
And he's found the way past. Mbappe. Chance for a shot! This looks promising. Now this shot a goal! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
It's their second corner of the game. And that should get the job done. Showing great feet there. Here's another go! And now a sudden chance to counter. No, he's not getting past him there. Can he get it through? Messi. Oh, such a clever touch. And a chance! That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
Struck with genuine ferocity. The ball was there at a nice height, and he was able to hit it with great control as well.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Oh, that's a key interception. That has ended up in no man's land. And here's Mbappe, and it's Fernandes. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Mbappe! And he's gone long. Half-time getting close now. And the counter is on. And he's managed to get free. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. No foul, says the referee. Son Heung-min. He's a sharp little ball here. Mbappe is flagged offside. Caicedo, good driving run, and here's Messi! It's hit the upright, and he's managed to get rid. Oh no, that was never going to make it. And we've reached half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Manchester really have looked very good in transitions, so I'll be expecting more of the same in this second half. They just need to remain patient and just wait for that chance to break again.
Goals, goals and more goals. That's been the story of the half. The team separated by the tiniest of margins at the break. If you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Well, my advice would be to keep at it. If you're doing well, keep it going.
This is a promising build-up. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. That has not gone well. Forwards and with intent. Now somewhat off target. And it's Rice. Some really good ball movement. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until...
And he shoots! Oh, good finish! And there's the goal they've been looking for. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So that's 2 now without reply.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now. If they want to kill off this game, now's the time to get it done.
The message is clear, none shall pass. Rice gets on his... Big chance! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Manchester certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Looking for the run. Akanji. Mbappe looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Well, he's profited handsomely already in this match, and at last their sense of danger has brought them to a possible solution.
Great chance! Yes! And he is just ripping it up!
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
Substitution on the field. Number 9.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Fernandez. Now it's Budimir. Oh, that's been cut out, well played.
Manchester have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Now it's Budimir. That is a great pick out.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's Messi. Just about up to 75 minutes. And he's intervened well there. Messi. Alexander-Arnold. Messi. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
That's Rice. Well, that looks a decent ball. Early ball out from the back. Budimir chasing after it. And they're back on the ball again. Played out to the left flank. Budimir receives it in a good position here. Look at the space. Can he finish?